I'm Crispin Nelson, and I want to welcome you to this session, which is a part of Live Review 2022 and will be a demo of MapleLMS. This session will be led by Matt Peterson and Avin Tawari. Matt Peterson is a relationship director, and Avin Tawari is a key account manager at MapleLMS. They will share with you for 30 minutes, then we will pause for your questions before we wrap up at 45 minutes past the hour. We invite you to submit questions at any point as we go along. To do that, please use the Q&A panel. But please know that we won't directly address questions until half past the hour. With that, over to you, Matt.
Great. Thank you, Crispin, and good morning to everyone. Thank you to ReviewMyLMS and to Tagoras for inviting us to be part of this live review. Me and my colleague Avin will be presenting the MapleLMS platform. During our demo, we want to maximize the time on our platform and so that you can see all the sweet features of MapleLMS. So I'm just going to provide a brief introduction to MapleLMS. MapleLMS is a SaaS-based learning experience and certification assessment platform. MapleLMS is a highly secure cloud-based white label LMS. We are ISO 9001 and 27001 certified. We're also a winner of the top 20 LMSs as recognized by Talented Learning. MapleLMS really scales to fit in different sizes of professional organizations, ranging from nonprofits to member benefit associations, trade associations, corporations, and government entities. And MapleLMS can be accessed on any web browser and any device. MapleLMS is also driven by AI-powered technology to promote continuing education learning paths and recommended courses to both your members and to your employees. It supports continuing education through course content. It can issue continuing education credits, badges, certificates, and certifications. We're a highly customizable and configurable association to your organization's needs and use cases. We also offer offline iOS and Android apps available for offline learning, and it's completely accessible to all learners, and MapleLMS can generate revenues through our powerful e-commerce and microsite features. MapleLMS also helps to save costs and time for staff and enhance the member experience. Today, we also want to show you the power of integration. So we're a preferred partner with Salesforce CRM, Fontiva AMS, ProTech AMS, and we're listed on the Salesforce App Exchange. MapleLMS has many open APIs that can be integrated with any system of records, such as any customer relationship management system, an HRIS, or an association management system. This integration really creates a unified experience for your users, and it can really reduce redundancies and errors, as well as provide powerful reporting synchronization capabilities back into your system of records. The two-way integration really features single sign-on capabilities and the ability to view such items as learner transcripts, certifications, or progress reports directly in your membership or community portal. You also have the flexibility in using your storefront within your membership portal, or a public-facing website could be created to sell your courses, or you can use MapleLMS's built-in e-commerce features. We also offer a great certification and assessment tool that features a question bank, face match authentication, a lockdown browser, and AI proctoring tools for high stakes exams like certification. I also wanted to cover today some of the key differentiators for MapleLMS. MapleLMS gives you all the tools you need to create engaging interactive content for your learners and provide a 360-degree experience and a world-class training or professional development program. Our implementation and integration team works closely with you to provide a custom configured solution during the onboarding to ensure you have the look and feel that you want from your platform, as well as the functionality of your workflows covered for your desired integrations. Our out-of-the-box integrations exist for Salesforce, Zoom, GoToMeeting, and Microsoft Teams. The team will set up a learning staging environment so all functionality can be tested before going live to your learners. MapleLMS, in our support for our goal for learning for all, we support over 24 different languages, and we offer great tools for those with hearing, sight, or learning challenges. MapleLMS also offers Android and iOS apps for on-the-go or offline learning, and it is also fully mobile responsive. Our great support team offers unlimited virtual training for your staff to ensure you feel comfortable using all the administrative content creation tools, and you're set up for success in supporting your employees or members in using the LMS. MapleLMS also comes complete with unlimited secure cloud storage, 24/7 support is offered, and we provide you with our upgrades free of charge as our development team continues to add exciting features. So let's quickly move ahead. So today we're going to present MapleLMS's learner journey and experience an out-of-the-box integration of MapleLMS with a CRM or customer relationship management system. So we'll go through a user journey covering e-commerce, single sign-on, a two-way data synchronization, and what a learner experience can look like and how MapleLMS writes back to your system of records. We'll then switch over to our administrative and content creation tools in the system and finish up with our powerful analytics and reporting features. So hello, Ava, great to have you with us. And I'm going to turn it over to you and we'll kick off the demo.
Thank you, Matt. I'm going to go ahead and jump right into the platform. And let me know once you can see my screen. Okay.
Yeah, we can share you, see it. We're good.
All right, perfect. Now, yes, MapleLMS is a highly configurable and easy to use learning management system that supports multiple use cases, integrations, and helps create a seamless learning experience for users. Now, there are over 100 features included in our solution, but today I'll focus on some of the key features and tools that MapleLMS has to offer. Firstly, the most essential item for any organization offering e-learning solutions is monetization, and also for some associations, it could be non-dues revenue. And MapleLMS provides excellent e-commerce capabilities to help organizations monetize their content and generate non-dues revenue. MapleLMS seamlessly integrates with any payment processing platform of your choice, such as an AMS storefront, and also provides an inbuilt e-commerce tool that allows you to create a custom storefront. Now, one such example can be seen on my screen. This is a custom storefront built within the LMS. On this page, you can list all your courses, course bundles, on-demand webinars, and much more. And all these offerings connect to the LMS directly, and members or non-members or individual users can purchase any of these products from here and will navigate straight into MapleLMS. Now, there are settings that allow you to create a member and non-member pricing and offer discounts or create a bulk purchase pricing. Now, this page can be integrated with your website, and a user authentication can be enabled with a single sign-on through your AMS or through your system of records. Now, moving forward, I'll just log in to the LMS site and with a learner account, and we'll see how the user interface looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. Right, so now we are logged into a learner's account, and this is the user dashboard where a learner can find all their courses and other learning activities such as learning paths, learning plans, and also some recommended courses. We also support over 20 different languages, and a learner can select their preferred language, and the system will auto translate the interface in that specific language. For example, if I wanted to switch to Spanish, I can select that from the drop down. and the interface, the language on the interface changes instantly. If I switch back, it brings me back to the original language on the platform. And a couple of modules that allow you to offer a more personalized learning experience would be learning paths and learning plans. Now, learning paths and learning plans are a great way to offer personalized education to your learners. Learning paths are a group of courses combined in a sequential pattern, and a learning plan allows you to offer a competency-based learning. Now, once a competency framework has been set up, you can then create a learning plan template. And a learning plan template defines a set of competencies which you can assign to a group of users. Learners can then view and engage into courses specific to their competencies. And in addition, you can also allow learners to create their own individual learning plan and select the competencies of their choice. For example, if we look at my learning plan over here, I can find a list of competencies that have been assigned to me. And say if I wanted to find courses that are specific to these competencies, I can simply find all the courses that are linked to the competency and engage into those specific courses. And if I just go back to the dashboard for a moment, if we look at the learning path side of it, here's the learning path. A learning path, as I mentioned, would consist quite a few courses in a sequential pattern. So learner goes through the first course, completes the first course, and once completed, they get access to the next course and the following course. And maybe by the end of the learning path, you also have the ability to provide maybe a certificate of completion, maybe a badge. And yes, so those items can be easily enabled within a learning path, and that allows you to create a more personalized learning and experience for your learners. Now, in terms of the user interface and experience, I do want to highlight the customization capabilities of MapleLMS. Now, it's a white label solution and allows you to fully customize the look and feel of the platform as per your branding guidelines. These include changing the colors on the top bar, the navigation bar, changing the logo, or adding any custom links to the navigation menu. And the interface mainly provides a 3-column layout, which can be further customized to a 2-column layout by simply disabling the right sidebar. And some level of customization is also available for learners. With the help of this option that says customize this page, learners are able to customize their view. They can remove any blocks or widgets from their view and rearrange the position of these blocks. But administrators have full control over the look and feel, and they can enable or disable any blocks or widgets on a learner view. Let's say if we wanted to make some changes over here, say if I wanted to bring the course overview block to the top, I can simply select this item and send that to the top. And now if you see, the course overview appears on the top widget or the top block. Okay. Now, the course overview. From this course overview area, a learner can view the course and see a course description and all the activities and modules within the course. When we click start, it takes us straight to the course where we can watch all the content and engage into different course activities. We also support gamification. So learner can view their rank and also see a leaderboard within the course this way. So that would basically show all the other participants that are there and the points and progress achieved by other users as well. Okay, if I just go back to the course for a bit and navigate to this video over here. Now, this is a fairly good example of an interactive content. MapleLMS comes with built-in content authoring tools that allow you to create interactive learning content, such as an interactive video and presentation, and supports over 40 different interactive formats. This video is an example of an interactive video. It's actually a recorded webinar And if you notice, there are some circles on the bottom, which basically are checkpoint. These are checkpoints where an interaction has been added, and when that checkpoint is triggered, an interaction appears over the top of your video. Now, these interactions could be any questions related to the course or content, or could be some simple knowledge checks. Let's say if you have any lengthy videos, say if it's a recorded webinar. Webinars are generally an hour long, and if you use this tool, this will help you identify if your learners are not just passively watching the video, but actually engaging into your content. Further, this could be used as a short knowledge check or quiz, so any points can be associated with these questions. And quite a few question types are supported, so single select, true, false, multiple select, drag and drop, and a variety of question types can be layered over the top of your video. So not just video, it can also be your presentation or a course presentation. Now, courses are not just limited to text or graphics, but several activities can be created within a course, such as a quiz, a feedback survey, discussion forums, and can also include any live virtual training sessions, as well as in-person training events. And SCORM packages are well supported, so all versions of SCORM are supported in MapleLMS, and you can simply upload a SCORM package into your course as your course content. So that's also there. And certificates can be added within a course, and there could be quite a few conditions that can be applied for a learner to achieve a certificate, such as this one. So if you notice, this certificate is restricted unless the learner engages into the survey activity. I'm just going to go in and show a couple of examples of these activities. Uh, let's take a look at the quiz firstly. So let's say if I start my attempt, that takes me straight to the quiz. And quizzes can be time bound, so there could be a time limit that can be applied for a quiz. And also multiple attempts can be allowed, so it could be a single attempt or maybe a multiple attempt. The quiz module supports over 16 different question types, including single select, true, false, multiple choice question type, and also any open-ended questions can be added to the quiz. On top of that, there's also a concept of question bank that is supported with the quiz module. Question bank will allow you to upload all your questions at once, and multiple categories of question banks can be created. So while creating a quiz, you can simply pick and choose any questions from multiple question bank or a single question bank and create your quiz right away. Now, if I finish this attempt and submit my responses, that takes me to a page where I can review my grades as well as review my responses and basically receive a feedback for every right and wrong answer. Now, this feedback can be edited, so you can certainly add your own text for the feedback, and that would be visible to your learner while reviewing the responses. Next, let's just take a look at a survey that you can build within a course. And this is a fairly simple example of a feedback survey within a course where you would be asking feedback on your course, your content. Now, the survey module or the questionnaire module supports about 10 different question types, including the standard radio buttons, rating question type, as well as any open-ended questions can be added. And yeah, so this is just a short example of a survey. Now, this survey, this questionnaire, once designed, you can certainly save that as a template. So you don't really have to create a survey every new time. But whenever you're creating a new course, you can simply use this template and add that survey or that questionnaire into a new course. Okay. Now, the next activity in a course could be more like an assignment. So if you do create assignments, if that falls under your training programs. Then assignment activities well supported, where learners are required to provide a submission. Submission can happen through maybe a document, could be an audio file, a Word document, a PDF. All sorts of multimedia file will be supported in the assignment module. And there could be a time limit, a due date for someone to submit their submissions. And this can be graded as well. It can be blind graded as well by the instructor. And all the grades can be released at the same time for all participants. And it goes through multiple stages. So there's a review stage, there's an approval, and there's finally the grading stage that goes in. So again, a really helpful activity that can be created into your courses. But now I'll just move to the next activity. And this is a great tool to drive more engagement into your course, and that happens through a discussion forum. Discussion forums could either be a course specific discussion forum, or it could be a site-wide discussion forum. Now the difference is, in a course specific discussion forum, only the course participants will be able to engage into these discussion topics. They also have the ability to create their own discussion topic simply by providing a subject, a message. If required, they can also attach any documents, any files, and post that to the forum. And any of these discussion forums can be subscribed. So once you subscribe to a discussion topic or any topic, then you do receive timely notifications, actually real-time notifications every time there's a new activity or a new post within that discussion topic. So again, forums are a great way to drive more engagement, to drive more communication within your courses. And then courses can always be hybrid. So courses don't really have to be, e-learning based courses or self-paced, but you can definitely create any hybrid courses, including any live training sessions through Zoom. So these training sessions can be added with the help of Zoom integration. And MapleLMS provides an out-of-the-box integration with Zoom, GoToMeeting, Microsoft Teams, or any web conferencing solution of your choice. This integration allows you to create live training sessions within a course without navigating to the web conferencing platform. And in addition, once you conduct a live training session, it will also record and upload a video of that session within the course automatically, and also generate some session reports that will include a list of participants with their name, their email address, and the amount of time spent on your virtual training session. So that's a great feature you get with MapleLMS. And again, it's an out-of-the-box feature. For a learner, it's fairly simple. All they have to do is click on this link, join training session, and they'll be redirected straight to the Zoom training session whenever that goes live. We also discussed about in-person training events. So any in-person training events can be created. And this basically allows your learners to self-register for an in-person training event. For example, if we go to see more and booking, here I can mark my attendance. So if I just check that, this would register me for this training event. And again, this data can be viewed by an instructor or an administrator from their admin account. They can simply pull up reports that will show a list of all the participants who have registered for this event and will be attending this training session, the in-person training event. Okay. And now, the most important part within a course would be credits and certificates. Now, credits can be automatically assigned to a course. Credits can be based on course completion. It could also be based on an activity completion. So if you do offer any credits to your learners for attending maybe webinars or training sessions, then every activity or any activity can have individual credits. Otherwise, a credit can be automatically allocated if an individual completes an entire course. And certificates can be added within a course as an activity. For example, let me just check this survey as completed. So that would unlock the certificate for me. And now the certificate has been unlocked. So once a learner completes all the activities within a course, you can automatically unlock the certificate, and the certificate is then downloaded by the learner, and any learning credits associated with the course will be automatically assigned to the learner, which can be found in the learner profile as well. And you do have the ability to offer multiple credit types. So CME, MOC, or any other credit type can be linked to a course and can have multiple credits as well. But here's an example of a certificate. If I just hit get your certificate, that would generate a digital copy of the certificate. And certificates can be customized. It does support HTML as well. So you can certainly build an HTML and include all your elements such as logos, backgrounds, any signatures, badges, and most of this information, such as the name of the participant, the name of the course, the date, the time, and also the credits can be automatically populated on your certificate. So all you would need is the exact design of your certificate. Okay. Now, if we just navigate to the user profile, it will include all the data that gets generated by the user. And this data is written back to your system of records in real time with the help of a two-way integration between MapleLMS and your system of records. It could be an association management system, could be your CRM, could be your HRMS, or any such applications. So for example, if I switch to Salesforce, and if you look at Salesforce, we could see all the users, all the learners that we have, let's say in our contacts tab. If we wanted to look at the data of this learner, we can navigate to their individual profile. And if you just scroll down, we can find all their courses, course progress, the completion status, any certificates achieved, as well as any credits achieved by the learner straight into their profile. And this data helps you create a variety of reports within your system of records. In this example, if we look at Salesforce reports, here's a dashboard that you can create within your Salesforce itself. And that will basically, I mean, certainly if you're monetizing on your content, you might want to keep a track of your monthly revenue by course, your yearly revenue, your course enrollments, survey reports, course progress reports, and also assessment performance reports. So quite a few reports, quite a few dashboards can be created within your system of records with the help of this data. And all of this data is certainly real time. So anytime a new activity happens from the learner side or a new completion, progress, that all is written back to your system of records in real time with that integration. Now I'll switch to an admin account, and we'll look at one of the most exclusive features we offer known as a microsite. So here I'm into an administrator account, and microsite is a great tool. Simply helps organizations, mainly associations, generate non-dues revenue. Microsite allows you to sublicense your LMS and create an individual LMS site, also referred as microsite, within your LMS platform. And there are unlimited microsites that you can create. So a variety of microsites can be built within the LMS itself. And certainly, Matt, you can shed some light on it while I just provide some examples of a microsite. So let's say this one. And if you notice, the look and feel of the microsite also changes. So even your microsites can be branded, could be co-branded, could be white labeled, totally depending on your preference.
Yeah, our clients really love this microsite feature. It can generate a significant amount of revenue for your organization. It's a great way to show value to your chapters, partners, customers, maybe member organizations interested in your educational content. They'll get their own custom branded site, and it segregates their learner data and communication tools for their own organization. We've also seen some of our corporate clients use this for individual departments. So the sales team, the operations team, the HR teams may have their own microsite. We also had one corporation who wanted to create a microsite for their individual countries. They have their employees throughout the world, so they created a microsite for different countries. So the language is all geared towards them. So MapleLMS comes with your ability to create these unlimited microsites, and the process can be done in just a few minutes.
Right. Now, moving forward, we looked at the reports and analytics in Salesforce, but MapleLMS also provides a robust reports and analytics dashboard that allows you to track your active users, your enrollments, course enrollments, and also course progress. And a variety of reports and analytics can be found on this dashboard. So let's say if we wanted to track the progress of a course, we can simply select a course from the dropdown, view the data visually. You can also download these reports in a CSV, Excel, or a PDF format, and you do have the ability to schedule any email reports such as, let's say, weekly or a monthly progress report can be created. All you would need to do is add the name of the recipient with their email address, a subject to this email report, and then you can set the frequency. So let's say if we want a weekly email report every Monday, we can schedule that right away. And every Monday, a CSV report will be sent out through an email from the system to the recipient. Also, the report builder allows you to create custom reports and custom blocks. Custom reports can be easily created simply by selecting the fields of your choice. It can also be a cohort specific report. So if you do create cohorts in your system, if you want to generate a report for a specific cohort or a multiple cohort, then that can be applied as a filter. And then you can simply choose which fields have to be included into your custom report. So maybe first name, last name, maybe completion, course progress, enrollment date, and any other fields that you find can be added. And that basically creates your custom report right away. But there are also predefined reports that you would find in the system in this reports tab, such as a user activity report, a completion report by course, a completion report by month, and also individual user reports can be found within the system. So these are all predefined, but certainly you can build your own reports at any point of time if needed. We support more than 50 plus report types, so a lot of flexibility around reporting and analytics. Now, lastly, I just wanted to touch upon the notification functionality available in our solution. There are over 40 predefined email notification templates available in the system. Now, these templates can be customized and also support multiple languages. The email notifications are fully automatic and trigger at several instances such as course completion, user enrollment, course expiry, or many more instances. We've already identified all of these instances and created notifications. So you don't really have to do any manual work for creating notifications. Say if you create an activity and if that is due, an automatic email notification goes out to your learner, and all these notifications are preset, already created into the system. But if you do need to modify the template, you do have the ability to do that. So if you go to edit, it will allow you to edit the body of your email as well as the signature, and also include any custom variables that needs to be added in the email body. And then you have an option to set the frequency of this notification. So let's say if it's a recurring notification, you can choose from the list at what event it has to trigger. So maybe weekly or a monthly notification or a daily notification. And now I'm just going to go ahead with one more feature that we offer, and that's for accessibility. And MapleLMS comes with accessibility features, which are highly essential for individuals with disabilities, visually impaired or as such. And an accessibility toolbar can be found in the platform on every page, or could be a course page, could be a landing page or a settings page as such. And after launching this toolbar, all the accessibility features can be utilized. For example, you can increase the font, you can zoom in as much as needed. You can zoom out as well. You do have the ability to change the page font settings straight from here. And also it supports text to speech. So for example, if I just highlight this text and click on the text to speech option, it will give me a few more options to select the audio of my choice. So let's say this one.
Digital marketing being a comparatively newer field.
And that's how the text-to-speech work. Also for visually impaired individuals, you do have the ability to change the color overlay of the platform, and various schemes are supported in this accessibility module. Now, also for videos, there's also a feature to add any captions or subtitles to your videos. So if you upload a video, you also have an option to upload a caption file, which is mainly a VTT file, a .vtt format file that can be added with a video, and that would generate the captions for that specific video. Now, that's pretty much what I planned today, Matt. Can you see if we have any questions from the participants?
Yeah, it looks like they're coming in. I think Crispin's going to help us with that. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. So now it's time for Q&A. If you have any questions and haven't sent them in yet, please do so now using the Q&A window. So it looks like our first question is asking, is the 24/7 support for end users or admin staff?
Matt, would you like to take that?
Sure, I'd be happy to. Yeah, so the 24/7 support is really for your admins. We do have options to provide support for users at an additional cost if that would be necessary. But typically, our system is so easy to use for both users and admins that there's not a lot of need for additional support. But the platform will come with the built-in support ticketing system. So your individual users can use that to identify any issues. Those would come to your organization, and then if you're unable to resolve them, you can escalate them to our staff. And all of that support is included in MapleLMS.
Thank you, Matt. Next question is, can live content, for example, webinars, be delivered through the platform?
Yeah, certainly. Live training, if you look at live training as an example, I think we looked at one where you can set up a webinar, not just a webinar, but maybe a Zoom meeting, a Zoom training session within a course itself, and that can be delivered straight away from the system.
Thank you, Avon. Is there a training option for a service provider to set up and manage the platform for a client?
Matt, are you taking that?
No, you can feel free to take that, Avon. I'm not sure that I fully understand the question. Do you? Sorry.
Let's see. Do you want me to repeat it?
Oh, it's more on the side of the microsite. If you're looking to create an individual platform for for a provider or a service provider to have their own account. Certainly that can be achieved with a
Okay.
microsite. So simply building a microsite for them. You can create their own individual accounts, so they can have certain rights that you can provide, maybe to create content or administer users or to create new users. So that's pretty much the use case around a microsite.
Okay, I think you just answered the next question. Let's see, is Salesforce built in or does it need to be purchased separately?
Salesforce, obviously you would need a Salesforce subscription, a Salesforce account. It's not built in, but yes, you would need a separate Salesforce account.
But also, just to comment on that, MapleLMS can be its own separate system. We just talked about integration with Salesforce because many of our clients like that to be their system of records and to provide all those possibilities for integration. But MapleLMS can certainly be used as a standalone software.
Is the multilingual interface standard at no additional cost? They're wondering in particular about English and French.
Yes, English and French are by default available into the system. So yes, there won't be any additional cost to it.
Okay, could you please clarify whether the videos are uploaded directly to the platform or whether they are hosted on another site, for example, like Vimeo? If uploaded directly to the platform, is there auto captioning?
Right, so videos can be uploaded in two ways. Firstly, it can be added into the system, imported straight as an MP4 file. Other than that, say if you have some public channels such as Vimeo or say YouTube, you do have the ability to embed those videos from these channels into your courses. And captioning would depend. So let's say if the video was hosted on Vimeo, then the captioning would probably have to happen on that side. But if the video is imported into the LMS, then you can import the caption file with the video itself.
Okay, thank you. Next question. One particular feature I need but have difficulty finding is libraries that allow tiered lessons. I need something that can present modules that contain lessons that contain steps. Most I see only allow for 2 tiers. Can you speak on that?
Yeah, I mean, that would be more on the course setup side of it. And we actually have quite a few formats available in the system to create such a flow, say one module with a subtopic, with more subtopics and multiple topics within a course. Now, other than that, if we talk about library, there's a dedicated feature available in MapleLMS that is for e-library. But this is mostly to, create a library of your documents and PDFs. So let's say if you're offering any documents that should be publicly available to all the participants. When I say publicly, it's just for the LMS users, not for any external users. But this will allow you to create a library where you can include all your documents, all your PDFs and Word files, and a learner can simply browse through your library, find any specific file right from here. So that's more on the e-library side of it. Other than that, these PDFs and documents and files can be added within a course itself. And regarding the structure of a course, certainly quite a few formats are available. We'll be happy to discuss the specific format and the kind of flow you would like, because the system is highly customizable. We can certainly build a format or a flow, a desired flow as you need.
Thank you, Avin. Will an authoring tool be needed in conjunction with this LMS?
Authoring tools, let's say if, there are tools, there are already tools available in the platform that allow you to create content. But let's say if you plan on building SCORM files, or if you're already using any other authoring tools, then that would be essential, because SCORM files, if you look to create SCORM files, then you would need an external authoring tool. But let's say if you're just working with multimedia, videos, and say presentations, then that can be easily created within the system itself, and you won't need an external tool for that.
Just to add on to that, we have customers doing both. We have customers that use just our inbuilt content creation tools. There's plenty of offerings there, and you can really build some rich content using just our tools. But some of our customers do find that third-party authoring tools can be a complement to MapleLMS. So either way.
Great. Well, we're at the end of this session. Thank you, Matt and Avon, for giving us a sense of MapleLMS. And thank you all for attending. As a reminder, you can find and give user reviews of learning platforms at ReviewMyLMS.com. The next live review demo session will start in approximately 15 minutes at the top of the hour. We'll see you guys there.
Thank you, everyone, to the audience.
Thank you, everyone.
And to live review.